Hey guys, Kinate back with another video, and today we're going to talk about Dragon Ball Super episode 128. I'm joined by my man Flashpoint, which almost hit 300 subs last night. Congratulations, man.
Uh,
Alright, so we get okay, so this episode it was kind of great. We get, of course, at the beginning we get 17 talking Goku talking about 17 and how he just blew himself up. Of course, everybody was shocked at how when that happened. But we get Vegeta, punching at Jiren. He's dodging his attacks. Vegeta's not landing one hit on Jiren. So then Jiren starts fighting back. He gives him a big bump on his eye. As you can see here, Vegeta does go for a final flash at one point and tries to hit Jiren, but I think what Jiren by the angle, I think Jiren like reflected it from his eyes or whatever. So what is your thoughts on this episode, dude? Overall, it was a good episode.
I liked it. There were some plot holes that didn't really make sense, but I really liked the animation. I liked how Vegeta didn't have his torso top on, whatever, the battle armor on top, because that's like the first time ever we've
Yeah,
seen him without it completely on. So I thought it was really cool. It reminded me of Ultra Instinct, like the original without the shirt and stuff.
yeah,
It
like
was-
on Dokkan, yeah.
Which we still haven't seen yet. So
Yeah. Well, that's one thing. I haven't seen that. I didn't see that in the previews. I don't know how they're gonna bring that. What happens is when we see him going mastered in like the previews, his shirt is being torn off when he's going into mastered. So I don't think we're gonna see a black haired torso torn off Ultra Instinct Goku. Because in the previews they showed the torso getting ripped when he was going mastered. Um, but yeah, like I
he
said,
got clipped.
yeah, it's cool to see. When his gi gets ripped or the armor gets ripped, the fight's gonna go down soon. Something's gonna happen. So
He's gonna be one of the babies.
yeah, we do see Vegeta crying, and we haven't see, we have it's, we barely see Vegeta crying. He's saying Kakarot, it's left to you. Saying here's my energy, the last bit I have. Take it, beat Jiren. Um, so what are your thoughts on that when Vegeta gave him some energy?
Uh, I hate to be that guy, but to me, it didn't really make much sense because Vegeta supposedly used all his power before the last bit of his power to at least hold him off so that Goku could get some rest. So whatever he gave Goku shouldn't have been anything significant. Not like significant enough for him to like withstand Ultra Instinct for a while and then go mastered eventually. But whatever, it was good to move the story on, but it really didn't make that much sense. But
Yeah. Um, One thing I did like too was, like you said, the animation, how they made this video, made this episode actually, because for a while we had this different dude. This dude was sick that was drawing, and we had different dudes that drew and everything else like that. But it was cool to see him come back and make these awesome animations for the last couple episodes. But as we all know, I didn't say this at the beginning. We do not have a super episode tomorrow. Right now, I'm recording this on Friday. We do not have an episode Saturday. It is next Saturday, and then I'm recording this on the 23rd, so it comes out next weekend on sometime tomorrow next weekend. But what is also your thoughts on super ending?
should have extended it to one arc more. Last arc, I would have liked it to either be Goku and Vegeta versus Beerus because of them finding out that he issued Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta, or the Universe 6 Saga Saiyans, where they go to Universe 6 to Planet Sadala and just meet the Universe 6 Saiyans and help them out with like this big threat or something that's eradicating the Saiyans over there or something like that. Really cool to do that, but they're ending it now, so
Yeah, and the thing about like you said, Beerus Saga, it was your idea, and you did tell me this before we started the video. How Beerus did kill the Vegeta's race, and he got Frieza to destroy. Well, he didn't really. He told Frieza to, and You said how you want to see an arc where Vegeta finds out, and Vegeta's angry. He just wants to obliterate Beerus because he made Frieza kill them. Um, but I mean, it was an obvious reason. Beerus is not a bad guy. Beerus wants to get all evil out of the way. He wants basically what a God of Destruction does. Um, to me, honestly, I don't think any of the God of Destructions are bad people. Actually, I think they're good people that want to get rid of the bad. And obviously, Universe 11. They had the Private Troopers that get rid of all evil. I'm pretty sure the God of Destruction for Universe 11 is a good guy because he has his team that he knows very well. Like Topo, he's a Pride Trooper. Wants to defend justice and everything else like that.
Did you forget like the very first episode of Super? I think it was the opening scene where Beerus and Whis were on this planet, and Beerus was eating the food, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't like it that much, so I only destroy half the planet." That doesn't sound like a good guy to me.
Yeah, but it seemed like they were bad. So that's what it is. When we got the Battle of Gods movie, they did show Beerus stepping on his King Vegeta's head, and frowning. Like, of course, Vegeta was taking a peek on like, well, what's going on. Um, but it's when I saw that clip, it just seemed like to me that Beerus was a good guy because he was getting rid of all evil because the Saiyans were righteous warriors. They didn't care. They just wanted to take over the universe and never whatever. They wanted to be the best, and I think the whole part of it was because they did take over Planet Tuffle back then and blah blah blah. I think they wanted to find a good planet, whatever. I don't know the whole backstory of the Saiyans, and I hope we get a movie on it pretty soon. I would love to see it, but like back to the Beerus thing. Beerus really, I really like his character and like how they threw him out and all the God Destructions. They all look cool. All the God Destructions look cool. The one universe I do hate is the one with the elephant. It's Zamasu's universe. Hate Zamasu.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah. So in this clip, we do get a shot of Goku gets a hard blow to the ribs. It's like Jiren's like, oh my god, I just got hit. That's never happened. I've never felt pain before. And that's the cool thing. We haven't seen Jiren feel pain at all in this season. Jiren hasn't had anybody strong enough to go against him, and I actually hurt him. I
Hey,
mean,
Vegeta and Android 17, they both got hits on him.
yeah, 17 really didn't really hit him. Like I actually hurt him. That's what I'm trying to say.
He scratched him a little.
Goku's actually hurting him. All 17 did was rip his shirt off or whatever, like tore a piece off. Yeah, Vegeta did get hits on him and everything else. That was cool because Jiren was that's because Jiren was off guard when Vegeta hit the new form, and Jiren was off guard when Vegeta got the new form, and he was just hitting him and hitting him because Jiren didn't expect that. No one expected Vegeta to hit a new form until we got the spoilers.
I think it was when he hit him in the gut was when he was analyzing his attack against Goku, and then he realized the way to dodge it. That was before he got the new transformation.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's when he like kicks him in the stomach. Yeah.
Hit him right in the stomach.
Yep. I remember that now. Yeah. So that's probably the first time Jiren felt pain. Actually, I don't know. But of course, Goku landing a hard right hand on him, or left hand, whatever. By this angle, looks like left actually. But he lands a big blow on him. We see because when like somebody gets hit in the stomach in Dragon Ball Super, they start spitting. It's like they spit and they're like, ugh. You're like, yeah. That's when they're stronger than you. Yeah, yeah. But it kind of worried me for a little bit when Jiren did get like his full power when it was like, okay, enough games, I'm going full power, and I thought he would like eliminate everybody because lots of people had predicted that Jiren would win and then wish back every universe because people said he was from a different universe. Well, that's not because we got his backstory, and like you said, it's not good. We didn't get much of it. We got like a little minute of his backstory, and that was really it.
Yeah, it wasn't that great, but at least they told us how his backstory happened.
Yeah, but that is also cool because most people did want to know how his backstory was. But Vermoth was explaining it. He was like, "Enough, Vermoth. you know, that's enough. I don't want to hear no more. But we all know what Jiren's wish was going to be, and it was going to be to wish back his parents. Goku just wants. I don't know what Goku's wish is, to be honest. Vegeta wants to. But that's the whole thing. Vegeta was fighting for his family in Bulma. We actually got to see Bulma say something in the new episode, and um, rest in peace to the old actress of Bulma. She did die. They did find a replacement. I did want to say that at the beginning, but I did forget about that too. She did pass away a while ago, but they did find a replacement. But they recorded all the episodes before she died, so so rest in peace to her. Everybody's gonna miss her. But yeah, she we it's cool how we got a new actress for Bulma. Nobody knows what she's gonna sound like until the next season or whatever, next arc, whatever. But back to what I was saying. When we did see Vegeta, he was like, "I'm not giving up. I'm gonna win. I'm not breaking my promise to my family, to Kaba." Then it shows a little clip going back to when Vegeta was talking about Kaba and how he wants to see his universe and everything else like that. That was pretty cool. What are your thoughts on when Vegeta saw that and he just like, I don't know.
It shows that Vegeta came a long way from the beginning of Z all the way to the end of Super.
Yeah.
Showing that Vegeta's morals have now changed because in the give me a second.
Oh. You there?
I have to edit this out. All right, so I'm gonna continue. I said that it really shows a lot of character development from Vegeta from the beginning of Z. Because if you remember from the Frieza arc, the last time he cried was because of his own pride and stuff being destroyed, knowing that he's not the best and this and that, and that Frieza killed his race and all that. And now he's crying because his child and wife might be destroyed. Like the universe might just be erased, and plus his new daughter Bola too. So it just shows that Vegeta has become less of like a fierce, ferocious warrior to more of a family man, and I actually do like the change.
Yeah. Lots of people like the change of Vegeta, and when we first saw Vegeta, I thought he was just gonna be a villain that Goku would take down. I never thought he would team up with Goku, to be honest, when I first saw the series. But I did like how they brought Vegeta in along with it. Yeah, keeping those two surviving Saiyans alive and fighting Frieza, getting back payback on him and everything. And they've come so far along. They've come from mastering Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 just for Goku. We haven't seen Vegeta master that. Then we got Goku going God, and then we got them both going blue, and then we get Vegeta's new form, Ultra Instinct, and then Mastered Ultra Instinct.
The thing I kind of like though is that Vegeta, he actually by himself when he was training with Whis, he's the one that discovered Super Saiyan Blue. So I like how they did that, but I just didn't like how they didn't put emphasis on that because they didn't clearly show that Vegeta discovered this form while he was training with Whis before Goku came. They just said they both mastered Super Saiyan Blue, but that discovered it first. So I wish that they gave him credit for that because then that would have just added up. That would have gave him so much more to his character. But no, because you already know it's based on Goku, so no one really cares about Vegeta. He gets shafted on the regular, so.
Yeah, that's one thing that everybody hates about how Super does shaft Vegeta. Because people were begging on like Twitter and all the social media. They were like, "Give Vegeta Ultra Instinct. We want to see Ultra Instinct Vegeta." People kept making pictures of Ultra Instinct Vegeta of what he would look like and everything. But in the end, we all knew it wasn't going to happen. But then they made a total cliffhanger and gave us a new form. Basically, well, it's not basically a new form. It's basically the mastered version of Blue. That's what I like to call it. I think it's a mastered. Like I think when Goku Vegeta first went blue, it wasn't the mastered version. But now since Vegeta went that blue, that's the mastered version of Blue. I'm pretty sure
Ultra Instinct. There's the base, and then there is the mastered.
Yes, that's kind of what they did. That's probably what they're doing with Blue too. I'd hate to say it, but that's probably what they're doing with Blue. Because people were like also the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2, because you know how it's the name of blue is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and people thought that it means it's blue over the Super Saiyan transformation, basically, and that's basically what it is, you know.
The God Key.
Yeah, God Key plus Super Saiyan, yeah, and that there's a possibility where you can go Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3. You can probably do like that's probably gonna happen one day, you know. Um, but back to this, I mean, when we saw Ultra Instinct, so Vegeta gave his power to Goku, of course. Vegeta gets knocked out. He's in the stage, in the stance actually. Gohan screaming, Vegeta, Vegeta, you know. Krillin's like, Vegeta, eat this. It's a sensu bean, you know. And this is the one thing I love, you know. Beerus, back to Beerus, you know. I still think he's a good guy because when Vegeta got eliminated, Beerus was like, hey man, you did good. You know, I'm very proud of you for lasting that long. You did your job. You did what you had to do. You know, you reached your limits and you were done. I kind of see. I caught basically what he said was I saw that coming that he was going to get out and he was just he wasn't worried about Vegeta getting out actually because he knew it was going to happen. You know, Vegeta couldn't even go Super Saiyan. He tried it for a little while, but he tried it once actually. He tried once going Super Saiyan, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's back to that. Beerus is that's what I said. I think Beerus is a good guy. You know, you giving a Vegeta a nice pat on the back, very nice, buddy. You did your job. But yeah. So got any final words, Flash?
Episode is gonna be lit. The episode after that's gonna be even better, and then the final episode is gonna be the best. I only wish that they increased it by one more arc so that we could see Vegeta Goku versus Beerus or Saiyan Universe 6 saga type thingy. But beggars can't be choosers, so it's almost the end of an era. So we'll just have to wait another 20 years to get another Dragon Ball show. So yeah, it's gonna be a hype wait.
Yeah, and Flash. Um, we actually might be doing. I might be doing a Dragon Ball Super review for episode 129. Flash did something in his stream last night. He was going to do that too. So make sure you do check his channel out. He's gonna be Dragon Ball. He does Dokkan content. He's gonna do Dragon Ball Super reviews. He does lots more. He does collabs with other people. He does a lot, and he's a very good content creator. And